Galileo was an astronomer who not only observed the moon through his telescope, but was also gifted with the ability of painting it. Early in the 17th century, he produced 5 works in watercolour, using brown and ochre shades of the Earth's satellites. He painted its craters, mountains, and other geographical features skillfully, presenting them on paper with the greatest of precision. Now, 4 centuries later, those 5 watercolours depicted through the lens of a telescope have finally come to light. William R. Shea, who holds the Galileo Chair at Padua University, told the Spanish newspaper El Mundo that this is the most exceptional discovery of the last 150 years regarding Galileo. These 5 paintings appeared in the first copy of Sidereus Nuncius, a book by Galileo that announced the discovery of Jupiter's 4 moons, along with his observations on lunar forms and craters. The first edition of which produced only 550 copies when it was first published in Venice in 1610. Professor Shea points out that scientific knowledge alone could not have produced them, for artistic talent was also essential. Although the creative side of his life is barely recognized, the Italian astronomer was reputed to be an excellent painter. Spending time at art school during his younger years, Galileo was forced to give up his notion of becoming an artist by his concerning father, who saw it as a poorly paid profession. However, throughout his illustrious life, Galileo maintained a strong relationship with many artists, forever gaining a greater pictorial education. The professor also stressed that only someone with Galileo's background would have possessed the capability of painting through shading and chiaroscuro, the distant landscapes of the moon.
We are celebrating an International Year of Astronomy in commemoration of 400 years since Galileo first looked through his telescope. An important event that has forged the way for discovery and offered so much to the world of knowledge. Although Galileo had a difficult life, because of his intelligence, creativeness and deep sense of curiosity, he still managed to contribute many great things to humanity. However, he was unable to fully develop his unquestionable artistic talent that inspired him to paint these watercolours as visions from a telescope. Thanks to the revealing of these works, it becomes possible for all those with an interest in searching for knowledge to enjoy viewing them. Gifted with an amazing sense and awareness of everything surrounding us, of which we are all a part, Galileo was denied the advantage of today's technical and material opportunities for greater self-expression. So the Astral Heavens collection presents the images he may well have produced if such scope of opportunity was ever offered. Just as if somehow Galileo could relay today on paper or canvas those true inner feelings that were born through fascination of the universe. Feelings that inspired him to examine and explore the many marvels it holds, whilst attempting to gain understanding of such an unimaginable wonder. Astral Heavens conjures up the excitement of 400 years ago, where such feelings first began, only viewing them through an imaginative telescope. One within a perception of a vast, endless window, comprising the subtlety, scents and colours that make up the universe, projecting vibrant, intuitive visions of the worlds that we may never see, yet somehow know are there, coexisting with us along an intergalactic voyage. This collection of oils and watercolours relives Galileo's inner feelings of the past, and is presented in the noble pictorial techniques of that period, the dawn of the Baroque. I am sure that Galileo, being a good friend and companion to artists, would have been delighted to have viewed this collection, visions that for him inevitably remain within the inkwell. I am also convinced that Astral Heavens will appeal to all those with interest and understanding who also participate in the very same search, maybe even seeing within the collection many scenes that Galileo himself would have proudly painted.